Hello, I'm Harry Forbes from ARC Advisory Group. I'm here with Christine Boles from Intel and Nathalie Marcotte from Schneider Electric. Christine is Vice President of Network and Edge and the lead for Federal and Industrial Systems at Intel. Nathalie is a Senior Vice President at Schneider Electric and the President of their process automation business. Welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
You have a joint announcement at this event, and you had a very informative breakfast at this event. Can you tell us a little bit about your working together in terms of the industrial automation space?
Yes, sure. I mean, we've started and we've announced a couple of years back our started relationship. And what we've recognized over the years is, when you look at all the challenges that the industry is facing around sustainability and efficiency and the need for acceleration of digital transformation, what we realize is that the legacy architecture that we had for our automation system that were closed and proprietary would not really cut it in the future. So we've kind of now looked at more software-defined type of architecture, open, that will allow, more of achieving these objectives. And part of this, when we look into this, we said, and that's been honestly our approach at Schneider in many other challenges, we're not going to achieve these challenges alone. And hence, we've been working with Intel on this specific one.
For a couple of years. What did you say about that, Christine? Because you said some interesting things this morning, too, about Intel's role being both hardware, which everybody thinks of, and software.
Yeah.
So how do you see the partnership that way?
Yes, well, I view it, of course, very similarly to Nathalie and the Schneider team. I mean, the world is moving to more software-defined, and the only way that is going to be possible is through collaboration and partnerships to really make it happen, to ultimately have a more open platform for that innovation that might not have been possible with more proprietary codes type of approaches. So partnering with Schneider to really bring a solution with the distributed control node that they've now bringing to market, and then with others, Red Hat, Stahl, Munich Contact. It's really an opportunity for us to really collaborate as an industry to make that software-defined possible, that ultimately manufacturers can have that agility, that flexibility, that innovation that they need in their systems today.
And the interesting thing, I think, there is that it's a very high level of collaboration, because we use the word collaboration, it's been used for decades, but this is very intimate collaboration between your two firms and several others as well to deliver this, and both hardware and software.
Yes, indeed. I mean, and we've over the years, we've, increased this collaboration. And yesterday, you've seen the announcement. We've now released this distributed control node that we've worked together on the software-defined architecture, which will comply with the OPAF standards. So we're in pre-testing mode, pre-production mode right now. And so moving into this software-defined, if you want to deal with an OPAF architecture, then this, we call it DCN, this distributed control node will be available. If you want a different approach, there's also some other ASRock or other standard. But, it's really, you see now the strength of this open architecture where you can have multiple different type of hardware for different customer needs that will address their demand.
And if I had to ask maybe for a forecast, I'd be afraid to ask for a forecast, but this isn't probably the first thing that you announced and released that you've been working on together for a couple of years. Can you give us a hint on where you think this partnership is going to go in the future?
Well, what I'd say is software-defined is here to stay. I mean, it is the direction that the market is moving, and it will require continued collaboration to allow for that to evolve and ultimately help solve what the industry is looking for relative to how do I have the ability to orchestrate workloads across multiple different hardware units, et cetera? How do I have the ability to update and manage, et cetera? And I believe the mutual assets that we have provide the opportunity for us to continue to innovate together along with others.
Yeah, no, I mean, through this collaboration, actually, we've realized that we learn a lot about, each other's strength, areas that we were working in parallel, and now we were both exploring similar. So the synergy became even more apparent as we're working together. So more to come, I guess I like to say.
That's good. I think it is interesting because from a purely hardware perspective, you wouldn't think you'd be working together that intimately. But now when you have as you mentioned, Christine, a software-defined platform that everybody needs to get to in the long run, then your collaboration becomes much more. So we'll be watching to see what you come up with, and I wish you success.
Thank you very much. And yes, you should be watching.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Having you here.
It's been my pleasure.
Thank you very much.
This is Harry Forbes from ARC Advisory Group. My guests have been Christine Boles from Intel and Nathalie Marcotte from Schneider Electric. Thank you for watching.